Hello, this is Lord Evilcheese.
And I'm Zombie Cat. I don't know. Zombie Cat. That's it.
Mad Zombie Cat.
Sure.
And this is our review of the Virtual Toys Wasteland Ranger 6-scale figure, which is basically an unofficial Mad Max Fury Road Mad Max figure. And you can see they even have like pictures of the vehicles that were in that movie on the front there.
We were both saying that seems weird that they can get away with using those pictures.
I don't know, I don't understand that. Then there's this Wasteland Ranger up there, and up there it says, The Road to Hell.
It says artistic interpretation, Wasteland Ranger.
Oh, maybe that's somehow how they get away with it. I don't know. I'm glad they can, though. The box is pretty plain here. Well, the back's got a picture of, like, the silhouette of him with his mask thing on.
Face cage.
And there's his car, his Interceptor. And some warning shit. And then you lift this up and you get this fancy all black box.
Black. Lots of black.
Nothing written on it anywhere, just black all over.
Should have spikes on it.
That would work.
These just be pictures of spikes.
And then you pop that open like so. And you can see he's in there. And just slide it out. And there he is, still in the plastic.
You can see he's got some suffocation kink going on there. Got a bag over his head.
And his hands for some reason. And you can split this apart. I think. There we go.
Maybe you can.
All of these zillions of weapons and accessories he comes
That
with.
is ridiculous. I don't think I've ever seen a figure we have that came with that much shit. That is a lot of shit.
Well, some of it's repeated stuff, but it's still.
It's still pretty awesome.
And then this is two pieces again. You gotta pop apart. And now you can see him a little better.
Whoa!
I forgot about that.
Shut up, Jump! You're destroying the entire planet!
I should have learned that lesson before. But yeah.
But you didn't.
Don't do that. That's why I did that, so I'll show you what not to do.
Why is that hole dirty?
It's because they used real sand and stuff. And this cloth and whatever.
It just looks funny.
You can see there's
It
sand.
came with a dirty hole.
If you look closely, there's like sand in there. Whatever it is they use, dust or something. Now here is what it looks like when you open up that first part. He comes with that stuff there. And there's his body. And we were just talking about his neck, which looks really, really long. And we're hoping it's just so that when you put all of his gear on, it kind of works out. But that's for right now.
He looks a little giraffe at the moment.
That neck that's a really long neck. Looks very funny to me.
I would say his face looks decent, though.
Yeah, it looks decent. I really like that scratch, but it's kind of hard to see from a distance here. Okay, so let's look at his face a little closer first. Now, I will say that I would prefer a Mel Gibson Mad Max. Because that's really the Mad Max I always knew. And I know he's too old now. I mean, they could have an old Mad Max, but if they're going to have young Mad Max, they can't use him anymore. They got to use somebody else. And I don't know if I really... I mean, I didn't really like him as Mad Max. Tom Hardy.
I thought he looked fine, but I hated his voice.
Yeah, I don't like his voice, but I also think he's too bulky. Mel Gibson Mad Max looked like a mangy coyote guy. This guy just looks like he's a football player. I don't know. That's just what I thought. But this actual figure, he doesn't look too bulky. He still has sort of the football player looking head. And there's that scratch I was talking about. It looks like a real scratch.
Yeah, they did a really nice job on that. One thing I'd say is weird, though, is that they made his part in his hair kind of look like a scar.
It is a scar.
Is it?
Yeah.
I don't remember that. It's been a while since we watched it.
Look, you can see his hair is a little... That's like the... I don't like that haircut either. That's like the haircut that's real popular right now. The little shaved in the back slowly gets long as it goes to the top. It still looks messy though, like Mad Max's hair. He's got like the sort of scruffy beard that Mad Max should have. The main thing I really liked about this figure when I seen it was his leathery clothes. And they do look very leathery.
Leathery?
Leathery. And they made him very worn. And I like that. However, it looks a little weird though.
I think they overdid it just a tiny bit.
Yeah,
well, I think it's mostly that it's too consistent. You know what I mean? Like,
but it almost looks like it's coated in clear stuff or something. Slightly clear. I don't know. Something. Maybe that's what they did. They put dust on it and then they coated it with something to keep the dust in place.
Maybe.
That might be why it looks weird.
Well, for me, I think it's just too consistent all over. You know what I mean? It needs to be splotchier.
Yeah. And you can see there's probably what the leather looks like without stuff on it. And the leather, it does come off. Like, I noticed messing around with it, the dust will come off, so over time it might kind of work out. What is this? There's like padding in there. Maybe his legs must be too skinny. So
He's
they
got
put
2 dicks.
padding in or something. I don't know. But still, the actual jacket itself, the way it's made and everything, I think it looks pretty cool.
Yeah, they did a really good job on them little tiny zippers.
Yeah, that looks pretty neat. And he comes with this little shoulder pad that is pretty famous for Mad Max. I'm gonna try to get it on. I'm a little worried though. It feels really flat. I mean, it looks flat, and you stick it on his shoulder, it just kind of
sticks out.
Yeah, like, I don't know. I have to try to get it on there and see. Like, maybe that's how it's supposed to be, but it just seems like it's a little too flat. So we're gonna have to try to get that on. Might as well do that now. Well, I got that on there. It works like a real belt buckle. But I think the reason it's flat, like, I looked up pictures, and it's because he has that tactical vest, which is bulky. And I think when you stick this on that, it'll look more right. Just I don't really, like, I'm going to put the tactical vest on for this review, but I don't think I'm going to keep it on him. Because I prefer Mad Max, like how he looked in the Mel Gibson movies.
We both don't really like the tactical vests.
Me neither. It just, I don't know.
To me, it looks a little bit too soldiery, and he's not a soldier. He's Mad Max.
Yeah, I guess that's sort of like how I was saying the football player thing. It's like, well, I guess yes, like soldiery too. It just feels less like, I don't know.
He's supposed to be like a scamp, scoundrel guy that ends up being a good guy, but he's like a raggedy little scoundrel. Mm-hmm. And it makes him not look like that.
Mm-hmm. That's why I don't like it. Yeah, it still looks pretty cool. Like, I think I need to loosen a little bit because I made it tight to stay on, but it makes his jacket bunch up funny. So, if I was to keep it like this, I need to loosen it a little bit.
And heat it up and bend it.
Yeah, if that works. But, looking at the jacket again, you can see like there's lots of little stitching in here, like his jacket was ripped apart or something, maybe? Or maybe that's just the design of the jacket, I don't know. Like, the first time I almost
looks like a patch to me.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Yeah, there's a real zipper here. It's a working zipper. And next these pants. Got a seam down there.
You know what's the dirtiest part of his whole body?
His butt.
His crotch.
Yeah, it is.
It's really dirty.
You can see it on camera, but dust flies off of there. You can see it coming off. I was just touching his crotch. Finger in his crotch.
That's what you like to do.
There he's got his little knee brace. It's kind of
loose.
Yeah, it feels kind of loose and flimsy. I think it should go up a little more. But this is like really, really flexible plastic, I think.
Yeah.
And it has a hinge on it that works.
But it doesn't move quite, right? You kind of have to move his leg and then fiddle with it.
Well, it moves, right, I guess. It's just, I think it needs to be up more. But I'm glad they have the brace.
Yeah, because the hinges should be even with his knee.
Yeah.
Not all the way down there.
And down to his boots. Look a little like fancy boots.
Yeah, I don't like those boots.
No, they need to be dirtier looking and blacker. But the bottoms are nice. did a nice job on them. It's just not. I'd rather they be black boots. Like,
do they seriously have Under Armour symbol on them?
I don't know.
That's what it looks like.
I mean, I don't remember what boots he wore in Fury Road. I mean, did he wear shoes like this? I'd have to look up a picture.
I never paid attention to his shoes. And those shoes are dumb looking. I don't like them.
Yeah.
He needs motorcycle boots.
That's right. And he's also got this undershirt, which is bothering both of us. Because it's really... It puffs out funny up around his neck area. And
it's really stiff, and it just doesn't sit right on him.
See, it really looks like he can just maybe stretch it out, pull it out of his arms, and pull down. And if it fixes it, it doesn't fix it. It still wants to bunch up funny.
I really just don't like the weird meshy flesh-colored shirt thing either. It just looks fucking weird. Like, even if it sat right, it would still look weird.
Yeah, just like I was saying before, I'm probably going to remove the shirt and then zip this up, because that'd be more like the Mel Gibson Mad Max. But, just looking at the shirt, like, the weathering on it is kind of nice. The pattern's kind of nice. But I don't like the shirt. I like the little ripped up parts of it.
Yeah, they did a good job of that, but it's just the material in general is just not very nice.
And that's just, well, that'd be people's preferences. Like, some people are perfectly happy with the Tom Hardy Mad Max look, and I don't know, I just don't like it as much.
I like the Mel Gibson look a lot better, and it's not because it's Mel Gibson, it's just the way they did the look that I like better. Mm-hmm. Even if he was wearing the exact same outfit, I'd be fine with it.
He just looks too much like we're talking about the soldier. Like, there's too many soldier movies where they look like this now, and it's just not like apocalyptic stuff, but I mean, just the look of him. His
face and the tactical gear and all that stuff. And his stupid boots. I never noticed the boots in the movie, but they're fucking bothering me really bad on him. I hate them.
Okay, he's got some alternate hands.
I like the bandaged hands. Those look pretty cool.
It looks like they actually wrapped something around there and then...
Like, Mod Podged it.
Yeah.
Like, glued it on.
Because first I thought it was sculpted on, but when you touch it, it's actually real fabric. So that's pretty cool, because it looks cool.
Yeah, it looks really good.
I like the way they did the fingers. And here's his little scarf. The scarf I noticed when I put that on...
Ooh, there's a lot of dust coming off that bitch.
I can see the dust come off of that. When you put the scarf on, that helps a lot with his giraffe neck. But...
I don't really like the scarf.
Yeah. It's something that I might... If his neck still looks too long, when I make, put him in how I want him to look, I might keep the scarf on just to cover up that giraffe neck. See, it doesn't look so bad once you put that on.
Yeah.
I really like the way this looks, though. Look at all that dust coming off.
It's really dusty.
I don't know if you can see that dust coming off, but
it's like steam coming off of him. It's ridiculous. Look how dirty his head looks now.
I like that, though. But I really like the way that looks. Like, by itself, I like how it's all raggedy looking. Looks cool. And here is his little cage face thing.
Face cage. I don't remember what they called it. That's just what I like to call it.
I don't know if they called it anything in the movie.
Probably not.
Pretty sure to get this on, you'd have to take his head off, so we'll do that. Get that head off of that. Look at that. That looks like... that looks odd. But yeah, I'm guessing you gotta... This is hard plastic and it's kind of tight. You probably need to be really careful where you could scratch the paint off of him. I almost don't want to do it. So took his jacket off and put on his little muzzle, as you said you think it's probably called, which makes sense.
Face cage is better.
And you said you had to try to get it slid. You have to take his head off and slide it up onto his nose first.
Yeah, get it. You have to like pull it out a little bit, stretch it to get it over his nose, and then slide it up over his ears. Because if you go over his ears first, it gets stuck on his nose.
Well, it looks cool. They did a good job on it, I think. And I like that they used the real chain. But I also put on this hand. Put on the bandaged hands.
I really like the bandaged hands. They look really cool.
Okay, so we got all of his other accessories out. And there is a lot. Mostly because they got lots of little bullets and magazines and stuff like that.
There's so much stuff. I love all the little loose bullets.
And there's so many pouches and places to put all this stuff. I had to look up pictures of this figure online to figure out where the hell it all goes, because there's a lot. But
he even comes with butt plugs.
Yeah, that's pretty handy.
Gold-tipped butt plugs.
But like even on his rifle here, he's got a little spot that you can stick the bullets in. And I'll stick one of the bullets in so you can see. Boom.
That's pretty awesome.
No, it's pretty cool.
No, it's pretty awesome.
And
you can take the scope off of that gun too if you slide it.
Slide it. Ooh, that's pretty neat.
Yeah, I discovered that because when you took it out, it was only like half attached, and I'm like, "What the fuck is wrong with this thing?" And then I figured out, I'm like, "Oh, that's so you can take it off." You don't even know how to do it.
Now this was already attached, this little strap thing, but you can take it off if you wanted to. This gun's pretty cool. Oh look!
That's pretty awesome.
You actually stick a bullet in there? You guys like fire it and kill an animal with it?
Maybe a friggin' gerbil.
I don't think you can kill gerbil either. Maybe.
If it shot hard enough, one of them tiny bullets to a gerbil brain could kill it. Do you want me to fix that for you? Give me it.
Can't get it.
You broke it!
Okay, while you're doing that, I'm looking at this other stuff. Look, he's got a little bracelet. That's his little friendship bracelet.
I fixed it.
Oh boy.
I'm magical.
And he's got his shotgun.
Oh, we gotta show him the awesome thing I discovered when I was playing with that.
She discovered that you can do this. Ba-ding.
And the shotgun shells actually fit in there. You can put them in. So you can make him like holding it, hanging open like he's loading it.
Yep.
I don't know why, but I was so super excited about this. It's like the coolest thing we've discovered about the figure so far is that you can do that.
It's not the coolest thing, but it
was to me because I didn't expect it.
Yeah, but like one of the most surprising cool things. That's really cool. And it's a nice looking little shotgun too.
Yeah, and this little switch here, if you twist it the other way, it like locks the barrels in place so you can't open it anymore. Well, it's supposed to. It did last time I was playing with it. What did you do?
I don't know. I broke it, I guess. No, it's locked. It's got to be in the middle.
Yeah.
No, it's locked. And he comes with the handgun. And I'm not sure he comes... Oh, look.
Handgun.
Does that actually move?
You use your hands for all guns.
Well, it feels like it can move a little bit. I mean, it is moving a little bit, but I don't know if it can do any more. And does the magazine come out? I think it does. Yep.
That's pretty cool.
And he comes with an extra one, too. Which I'm guessing goes in one of his little pouches somewhere. So that's really... They did an awesome job on these weapons.
Like an extended clip? They might. Oh, they do. That's cool. It's an extended clip.
He comes with these various other magazines, and he doesn't have the guns to go to them. Unless they somehow fit to that sniper rifle, but...
No, they're not the right type of thing. Those are like...
yeah.
AK or M16 or something, I think.
But I guess it's just, he keeps them in case he finds one of those guns somewhere or something. And he's got these curved ones here too. And he comes with a knife. It's a nice looking little knife. And these big, like butt plugs as you said. And here is this thing, which I'm guessing has some food in it, or it's a first aid thing or something.
It does look like green Tupperware.
And there's various other little pouches, which I'm not sure whether they go at the moment or what goes in them. I'll have to look at the pictures. And there's this one. I'm guessing it. I don't know where this goes. What goes in it? Maybe a shotgun fits in there?
Well, it looks like it goes...
Or his handgun, maybe? Well, it fits in there. I don't know if that's what it's supposed to go in there. I have to look at those pictures. And then there's this. I don't know what. It looks like I can fit a bunch of bullets in it, but I'm not sure.
Isn't that like part of his tactical armor thing? It's supposed to go in his chest or something? I don't know.
Something. And here's the tactical vest, which has tons of pouches. There's actually some bullets there, which I don't think you can take those ones out. They're kind of stuck in there permanently.
Nope.
And there's a spot there to stick some things. Probably these.
You could stick his butt plugs in there.
See if they fit in there. Looks like they do. That's cool. And I see in the picture his little, whatever this is, goes in there. I think. Did I look at the wrong? Maybe it's here. I don't know. I have to look at the pictures again, damn it. But I thought it should have gone in there. His knife goes in there. Somehow. It's hitting something. But it goes in there. We'll get all this in a minute. There's some, looks like you get some bullets in there, some bullets in there. I don't know what else. Some of the magazines and some of these holes.
There's a clear string up here on the shoulder.
Yep, some rope. And then you open this up and he's got some...
Bubble wrap!
Looks like bubble wrap.
You never know when you'll need bubble wrap in the apocalypse. Especially if you get really bored.
It's got this big thing here. There's actually a zipper on it, but it just feels like there's more bubble wrap in there. Yep. He likes bubble wrap. He must get bored in the apocalypse and starts popping it.
Dude, if I was in the apocalypse, I'd hoard bubble wrap. You never know when you'll need that.
Now, I don't like this for Mad Max, but this is really cool. Like,
yeah, the tactical vest is really neat. I just don't like him with a tactical vest.
Look at all them straps and stuff.
It's really well done.
Yeah, it's like I might put this on some other figure if I don't put it on him. But it's really cool. Okay, so we got most of his stuff on. I mean, I don't think there's a place for everything. Or did I get everything on? Maybe I did get everything on. I think I did.
There's the other gun, but that's about it.
Yeah.
That's a lot of shit.
Yeah, it is a lot of shit. And I just think it just looks like too much. That's why I don't... I mean, he's like...
He doesn't look like Mad Max anymore.
Yeah, it's just too much stuff.
Too much shit.
I mean, it's cool he has all that stuff. It's just, I don't really want it on him.
Yeah, I prefer just seeing the jacket without being all covered up.
Mm-hmm. But, yeah, we try to figure this out. One major problem is this knife. They show it going up underneath here with this pulled back. But this is so down to the bottom, this big rectangular piece. This is so down to that.
You have to push it to the side to get it in. It should be right over top of the knife.
The pictures I've seen, it showed it going over top of this, and it can't do that. Stuck some of these magazines in here, some bullets in there.
Another thing that bothers me about it is that it's supposed to be like you can barely find anything in the apocalypse, and he's got all this fucking shit.
Yeah, he's got a lot of stuff. Here's the little ration thing. Some more magazines, some shotgun shells, magazines there. I guess these are grenades for a grenade launcher or something. I don't know. This thing was a pain in the ass. You had to see, like, these little straps here are from this. You had to like kind of stick them down through these straps, and it just seems kind of silly you had to do that.
Yeah, they should have just had it attached. When I realized that was what you had to do, I'm like, I'm not doing that. Fuck that.
Yeah, I did it. It was a pain in the ass. This little thing, I don't know where it goes. I couldn't find pictures showing it where it went, so I just kind of stuck it in there, but as you can see, it kind of sticks out funny. I also couldn't find anything that would fit inside of this. I don't know what's supposed to go in there. Maybe it's
tampons.
Just... Maybe it's just for looks. I don't know. I guess you could stick some bullets in there, but...
You won't be able to see them when it's closed.
There's plenty of places for bullets. Same thing up here. I don't know what goes in this one. Can't really get anything.
Hopes and dreams.
Yeah. But there's a lot of pockets and things in here that you can stick things in. I think this kind of broke here. Wasn't this all one strip?
What?
This here.
Yeah, it was. Oh, that sucks. No, I think...
Maybe it just snaps.
I think you might be able to glue it back on even if it doesn't snap in.
Yeah. Oh, whatever.
I find it amusing that... Still find it amusing that every time you touch his scarf, like a steam of dust comes off of him.
Still does that. It's so weird.
It looks like steam.
Another thing is, the top of this piece here has this little strap, which I think you're supposed to put his belt through this little loop here. but I didn't really want to take his belt off to do that, so I just kind of
Stuck it up in there.
Yeah, that works for me. Oh, another thing. This shoulder pad.
Just does not want to stay on right.
It doesn't fit very good. I mean, I don't know. Seems like if you shove it under there, it's not too bad, but if you move them around, it just kind of slowly falls off.
We've been thinking about trying to heat it up and bend it a little bit, but we don't know if that'll work.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Okay. He also comes with this base that says Wasteland Ranger on it.
Why did they bother putting that there? Like, you can't put his real name. We don't want Wasteland Ranger. That's just stupid.
So I wish you can just
paint over it.
Yeah.
You should just paint it black and write it on there in white or something.
Yeah, right, Mad Max. That'd be cool. But yeah, it's just a standard little thing, not a whole lot to it. Just like a little bit of a paint texture.
There's like a little roughness to it.
Yeah, almost. I think they're trying to make it look like maybe asphalt or something, but it's, I don't know.
Sandy asphalt.
We're trying to put him in the more Mel Gibson-y look for Mad Max. Only problem is that looks terrible, so kind of have to use this little scarf thing. However you want to throw it on there. I don't know if you want it to go that way or.
You could tuck it under his jacket too. It'd probably look better.
Probably. I'll try to figure something out here in a second. Oh, another thing that kind of sucks is you can see this joint here.
That's not that bad though.
Yeah. Might be able to wrap some cloth around there. Make it look like this bandaged hand. That might look cool. Mm-hmm. There we got him more Mel Gibson-y looking.
I put the scarf around his neck and tucked the ends under his jacket.
Yeah, just might have to adjust a little bit. You can still see it in there a little bit. And we got the shoulder pad back on, which doesn't fit the hole really well. But like you said, we might heat that up and try to get that fixed. Might even end up gluing the thing. And also Zombie Cat took the time to take the belt off and get this little loop attached in there. Because his gun kept falling down, his holster kept falling down.
The belt's actually not that hard to get unbuckled, like I thought it would be.
But looking like this, I think it looks pretty cool. I need to adjust this thing, get it fitting on there better. And like I said, putting maybe some wrapping like this right there on his elbow might hide that ugly joint.
Yeah, but it might get all fucked up as soon as you bend his arm.
Maybe. Well, I could glue it on in spots. Oh, look, see, that thing doesn't want to stay. Damn it. But still, I mean, there's a lot of detail in this figure. All the accessories he comes with, even though a lot of it I think they're cool, I just don't know if I want them for Mad Max. Like all these...
Yeah, that is really awesome. I just don't like it on him.
I would have been happy with just some shotgun shells to go with his shotgun. That was it. Because that's mostly what he uses. Maybe the knife.
I also have to mention that the sandiness has worn off a bit as we've been playing with him, and I think it looks better now.
Yeah, it was too much at first, but now it's kind of going away a little bit. I think it looks better. There still seems to be a lot on the back.
Yeah, because we haven't really messed with his jacket that much. We've been mostly moving around his legs and the lapels and everything.
Yeah. I like that little stitching on his jacket there. Okay, so I guess we do articulation now. His head can move around like that. I really wish there was a joint here instead at the neck, instead of this big long goofy neck. Then up at the shoulders, I think there's some nice articulation there. Might be a little hindered by the jacket in some positions. Got double jointed elbows, which is cool, makes for some good poses. Then down at the wrist, it's a hinge and it spins. Then at the torso, make it spin. No, this stupid shoulder pad. Then at the hips, he can do split.
Hindered by his pants, though.
Yeah, his pants are kind of tight at the crotch.
That's what happens when you wear leather. Mm-hmm. That's another thing. I can't imagine wearing that much leather out in the desert. That has to be sticky as shit.
Yeah.
He's chafing something awful.
Got double jointed knees. And you can spin up the hip area. Down to ankles. Spin. Also do a little bit of a back and forward motion. So articulation is pretty good. You can get him to do, I think, most things you'd want him to do.
I just wanted to show this. It did just pop back together. These are actually like almost individually linked. You can move them around and bend them, which is pretty cool. They stay together. That one popped apart and I just popped it back on, but you can actually mold them, which is cool. They just didn't just make it a strip.
So there he is holding his rifle. It fits in his hand pretty well, and you can get some various positions. You could probably get it up to his eyes, make it look like he's shooting. Haven't tried that. Like, pretty good. Not perfect, but I bet if you mess with it,
his wrist looks a little funny.
Yeah, a little bit, but still, it's pretty good. Most figures can't do that sort of thing. Okay, so I really do like this figure. I'm really happy I got it, and I think it's overall pretty awesome, but it does have a lot of issues.
Yeah.
Like, for one thing, the shoulder pad doesn't want to stay in place.
He's also got a giraffe neck.
Yes, that is annoying. This, I don't understand why this just isn't attached, because it's coming loose slowly. It seems like it should be permanently attached.
Yeah, it looks stupid. They should have just glued that shit on there.
Yeah.
Which we might.
Okay, the boots, like, this is one thing that might not be a problem, because if the boots are accurate, then they're accurate. That's fine. It's just that we personally don't like them. I'd rather have them, like, more like biker-looking boots.
They just look stupid.
Yeah, I don't like them.
And the knee brace doesn't want to stay where you put it. Keeps sliding back down.
Yeah.
Which I think it looks better when it's higher.
Mm-hmm. But my favorite thing about this figure is probably the leather pants and jacket. Look pretty cool. The weathering on it, like the dust. I'm glad that the dust is coming off, because it was a little too much earlier.
It looks good now. There's parts of the jacket that are still too dusty, but we can mess with them and fix it.
Yeah.
And I really like the wrapping on his hands. They did a good job on that.
Yeah, that wrapping's really cool. And his shotgun, that's like one of our favorite things, is how the...
You can open it and put the shells in!
Yeah, that's pretty cool. See, look, there goes this thing falling down. It's like I almost want to just glue it in place to keep it up there. It's cool, you can zip that up.
You have to be careful trying to zip the jacket up, though, if you do it. Just be gentle, because it doesn't want to go.
Yeah. And he comes with all this stuff. Like, the thing is, I don't really care about him having this, but it is a lot of stuff if you care about that sort of thing. And a lot of accessories to stick into this jacket, or what do you call it, vest. Tactical vest. Mm-hmm. So there's a lot of detail in there. It's really well done. It's just that I don't want it for Mad Max, so it's like a really awesome, well done thing that I don't want.
Yeah, as much as I liked the new movie, I would say that Mad Max was actually my least favorite character.
Me? That's the same with me. I
just don't like the way he played him.
I liked all the bad guys. I liked, definitely liked Furiosa. Yeah, she was awesome. Max was just kind of there to me.
Yeah.
He was just kind of like, hey, I'm the guy that's keeping the story together or something. I don't know.
And he talked in a stupid voice.
Yeah, he sounded like Bane.
Yep. And the Bane voice was awful. Like,
before saying it, I joked, like, what if you talked in a Bane voice? Like, jokingly, like, there's no way you're talking in a Bane voice. And then he did. He sounded like... It's like, roar, roar, roar. It's like, what the... Why would you talk like that?
Honestly, the only movie I've seen him in where I really, really liked him was Lawless. That bootlegging movie. That was pretty good.
That was good. But still, even though it's him, and I'm not happy that he's playing Mad Max, they did a good job on his face. I think it looks...
Yeah, it looks like him.
And like I said earlier, I really like that scar. That scar looks so real.
Like and he's got the glimmering eyes like we like on the other 6 scales.
Yeah. And the scarf... I like the way they did the scarf. Just the way it's all ripped up looking. Looks cool.
I just don't like him with the scarf.
Yeah. But you kind of have to have it on this figure because of the ugly neck.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's like...
I both really wish that they would make a Mel Gibson Mad Max like this.
Yeah.
But, since we can't have that, this is good.
Mm-hmm. I mean, you could buy a custom one, but it's going to be a lot of money.
Yeah, fuck that.
Yeah. No way. Oh, he also comes with this, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, it looks pretty good when you put it on him, too. We had it on him earlier.
I don't think I would display him on him with that on there, but it's cool.
If we had 2.
Yeah, maybe 2.
But that's not going to happen.
Well, I like the figure, but it's got a lot of problems, and I'm still happy I got it, but, like, yeah, there's...
Look at his fucking shoulder pads hanging around his elbow.
Yeah, that's what it does. Damn it.
I would say that, despite his issues, he's still pretty awesome, but I just wish we had better.
Yeah,
but better's not available.
Nope. Well, this is Mr. Evilcheese.
And I'm Zombie Cat.
Thanks for coming back. My name is Max. And my life sucks. Do you know why my life sucks? Because my damn shoulder pad won't stay on. Look at it. Look at that shit. Oh, damn, it just fell all the way down to my elbow. Wow, my Australian accent really sucks. Almost sounds like American redneck. Oh, I can't do that. I can't. Shit. Can't do it. Mate. That's not a knife. This is a knife. I can kind of do that Australian accent. That's about all I can do. I'm sorry about that. I suck at Australian accents. But like I was saying, my damn shoulder pad fell down. Look at that. Oh yeah, and my family was killed or something. I don't know.
Oh, damn it, man. You see them other pictures there? Why don't you click on one of them to see the video? Or you could subscribe, Nate. Oh, damn it.